Don't be afraid to love and be loved. When you were younger, you always thought of love as something that just magically comes to you. That somehow, a Prince Charming would come to give you true love's kiss. He would sweep you off your feet, and then it'll be your happily ever after. That somehow, he will find his way to you. As you grow a bit older, your view on love slowly changes. It becomes more realistic. You think that right person will come when you have made yourself worthy. If you constantly pray for it, it'll come when you're ready. As a young adult, you continuously struggle with what life threw at you. Meeting someone thinking he might be the one. But he turns out to be a douche. Someone who breaks your heart. Someone who unconsciously takes a chunk of who you are. You get tired. You become less of a believer that love will come knocking eventually. It becomes a cycle. It makes you push people away. You become timid, trapped in your own head. You stop putting yourself out there. Instead, you divert your full attention. You focus on what you think is more relevant, more important, more helpful as you kick life's ass. You hone your skills, build a career, earn more money, enough to be stable, to live a comfortable life. As you achieve something great, you crave more and more of things that are within your reach. You just set your eyes on a goal and push forward until you get there. Until you get it. And so you get it. Driving your own car, you get to your own home. You grab a drink. You walk to your glass window. You look at the sky while you take a sip. You start taking it all in. Smiling, thinking how good you have made your life to be. You then notice your barely lit space, a huge living room. Then, it dawns on you. Slowly, your smile starts to fade. You take a deep breath, feeling that piercing pain in your chest, realizing how empty your heart is. Sometimes we forget the fact that our time here is short. We disregard the extraordinary moments thinking it'll happen again. It won't. It was one fleeting moment. It was a moment you missed. One that could have changed something. Or everything. A turn on an unfamiliar street could have led you to the love of your life. You overlooked that chance. As time goes by, you start feeling a tad lonelier, a bit emptier, more anxious. It makes you worry that you might end up living the rest of your life on your own, regretting the opportunities you neglected, simply because you didn't pay attention. What you would fail to realize is that the right person would still come along, no matter how many times you deliberately or involuntarily dodge them away. Somehow, when the time is right, when you're both ready, you'd find each other. You'd let your guard down, and you'd start letting people in. Once you open yourself to all the odds, it'll emanate everywhere, even in occurrences that are so unlikely. You'll stumble into meeting someone when you least expect it. All of a sudden, a stranger will come not the way you have always pictured your Prince Charming to sweep you off your feet, but in a way that would change your perception on life and love. He will come into your life, open your heart, and be the most precious person you'd hope to keep until your last breath. You'd see the world as a beautiful place again. you'd believe in love's magic again. So don't be afraid to love and be loved. It'll be worth it.